Hello everyone, Dark Kirby 14 here. Welcome to more Pokemon Gold. So I do want to talk about the Eagles who played the Cardinals on Sunday. Like I said, this is it's a little late, but they dominated. They freaking rolled Arizona like a blunt. That was pretty funny. Yeah, because I did get some joy out of watching Arizona suffer. Yeah. Yeah, so it did. I will not lie and say that it did bring me some joy. I will say that that game brought me a lot of joy. A lot of joy. It brought me so much joy to watch that. Yeah, so that's kind of what, yeah, that brought me so... You have no idea how much joy that game brought me. You have no idea how much joy I got watching that. Like, because Arizona has been a pain has been a thorn in the Eagles' side for... I can't even tell you how many heartbreaking losses the Eagles have had at the hands of Arizona. Arizona has just been such a tough opponent for Philadelphia to overcome. But it brought me so much joy to watch Philadelphia finally get them. And not only get them, but blow the doors off them. But yeah, but blow them out. That brought me, you don't know how much joy that brought me. You don't know how much joy that one game brought me. That game brought me so much joy. And I know that's kind of, but yeah, I've been waiting for a performance like that, like just domination. That made me so happy to watch Philadelphia just flatten, F-L-A-T-T-E-N, the Arizona Cardinals. You have no idea how much joy that brought me. And I think Eagles fans probably share that sentiment with me as to how much joy that game has brought us. Yeah, so that's kind of what, yeah, so that's what, yeah, so that's kind of what, yeah, so that's kind of what, yeah. That's kind of what, yeah, so that's kind of what, yeah, that game brought me like so much joy to watch that happen. Yep. Yeah, so that game brought me so much joy. Yeah, that game brought me a lot of joy. Like that, it just felt so good. That game felt amazing to watch. Like that game brought me so much you don't know how happy that game made me. That game made me so happy. Yeah, so that game brought me a lot of joy. Yeah. Yeah, so that's kind of what, yeah. That's just what, yeah, so that's kind of what, yeah, so that's kind of what, yeah, that game brought me a lot of joy. But, yeah. Again, since I'm recording this a little late, I guess I'm gonna talk about the, yeah, so that's what, yeah. Yeah, so that's kind of what, yeah. So that's kind of what, Yeah, that game, yeah. Yeah, so that's what, so that's kind of, yeah. So that's kind of what, yeah, so that's kind of what, yeah, yeah, so that's kind of what, yeah, so that's what, yeah, so that's freaking, yeah. Yeah, that's what, yeah. Yeah, so that's freaking, yeah, so that's freaking, yeah, and then they played Carolina. That game! The Carolina game was, I said this, I was like, I saw that it was Pete Morelli roughing game, like, damn it! Huh, cause I don't know what it is, but Pete Morelli just, every time the Eagles frickin' work his game play when he's working, they get so many more penalties. Yesterday they had 10 penalties for, I think it was 126 yards. Carolina had 1 penalty for all of 1 yard. Are you kidding me? Yeah, so that's kind of what, yeah. Yeah, so that's kind of what, yeah. Yeah, so frickin', but I think the Eagles should, and again, I said this at the beginning of the game. I said this was a game where we're gonna learn a lot about Philadelphia and Carolina. We're gonna learn a lot about both teams. I said this, we will learn a lot about both teams going forward. Yeah. Yeah, so that's freaking, yeah, so that's kind of what, yeah, they kind of freaking, yeah. Yeah, so that's what, yeah, so that's freaking, yeah, so that's friggin', yeah, so, friggin', yeah, it was, and before then, the Eagles had never won a game worked by Pete Morelli. They had never won a game worked by Pete Morelli until yesterday. That was the first time that they had won a game Pete Morelli won to work. Yeah. Yeah, so that's what, yeah, so that's kind of what, yeah, so that's kind of what, yeah. Kind of friggin', yeah, felt good. Now so the Eagles have the Niners, the Redskins, and the Broncos before the bye. I think they'll win 2 of those, and I think the loss will be to Denver. I think the definite loss will be to the Broncos. Yeah, I think the loss will be to Denver. Yeah, I think that's where we'll lose. That loss will be to the Broncos. But either this week or against one of the upcoming weeks, we're gonna have yeah. Yeah, so that's kind of what yeah, so that's freaking, yeah, so that's kind of what yeah. Yeah, so that's kind of what, yeah, that's kind of what, freaking, yeah, so that's kind of what, yeah, so that's freaking, yeah, so that's kind of what, yeah, so that's kind of what, yeah. Yeah, so it's friggin'... Yeah, so it looks like Philadelphia has pieces coming back, which is a good thing. Yeah, so they've got players on their way back. Yeah, so that's kind of what, yeah. Yeah, so that's kind of... Yeah, so Philadelphia still has, and they don't even have all their pieces. So we're gonna get guys back very quickly here and in quick succession. Yeah, I don't know what's freaking going on. I don't know why. Damn tablet, stop it! No, stop. Yeah, I don't friggin' stop it. Yeah. Yeah, it's friggin' more than I freaking need. Yeah, so it's freaking. Yeah. So, oh, okay. Ron Misty. I guess I was trying to freaking tittle away and talk to Misty. Yeah, because you control it decently on like one hand. Yeah, I can kind of control it decently on one hand. But especially in like a situation like that with the GameCube controllers. GameCube controllers always been really flexible. Like I've always the GameCube is one of the best controllers out. I'm going to say that. The GameCube controller is one of the best controllers I think personally ever. Yeah, so it's kind of what. Yeah, that's kind of personally one of my favorite controllers. I don't think there's a controller I really dislike hugely. There really isn't a controller I dislike. I can't think of one that I really just don't like. That just. I guess a Mad Cat controller. If we want to get, I guess Mad Cat would kind of be the one. But even those weren't that bad. There really hasn't been a bad controller that I could think of. No, I can't think of a bad controller. The PS4 one's really nice, kind of grippy. The Xbox One controller I like. The Wii U Pro controller I like. Yeah, I can't think of a bad controller that I have. Well, maybe the Dreamcast controller, and that's what's kept me from doing Dreamcast stuff as well as not having Dreamcast stuff to do. Because Dreamcast is kind of awkward. You know what I mean? It's kind of like just bulky and kind of unnecessarily big. Let me put it that way. It's unnecessarily big. Yeah, so I think that would be the one controller I would probably say I might have a small issue with. That would be the one. If there was any controller I'd say I have a problem with definitely that one. Definitely that one. Yeah. Now that I've thought about it a little bit harder, that would be probably the controller that I can't say I dislike, but I feel like it could have been made better. That would probably be the one controller I don't like. Man, I have been all over the place in combo pieces today. I've been all over the place. I've just been everywhere on top of this. Yeah. Yeah, that's just freaking nuts. Yeah, so that's freaking ridiculous, but whatever. Yeah. Like I said before, I can't say I really dislike the Sega Dreamcast controller. I think it's unnecessarily big for one. probably the N64. I kind of think is the same topic. I don't know why they made it as big as they did. Yeah, I don't know why they made it that big. It didn't need to be that big. Oh gosh, past memory of Starmie being a pain in Pokemon Red. Freaking Bulbapeer. That move was evil. That move was just diabolically evil. But now I know how to beat her, so it's fine. It's I guess okay. So I know how to beat Misty. Misty's not as hard as I thought she was before. Yeah, she's not that hard. It's not as hard as she was at that time period. She was pretty hard at that time. Dang. I thought I'd get a little bit more out of Furret, but nope. I didn't get as much as I thought I was getting. Yeah, I definitely did not get what I was thinking out of that. Yeah. Thought I would get a little bit more out of Fred. Boy, was I wrong. Boy, was I wrong. Alright, so, oh, wow, I just beat her. I kind of was, like, getting into my rambling and didn't realize what I was doing. I do that. I do that a lot. I do that quite a bit. Hey, they're not as hard. You're definitely better than any gym leader I've fought, well, maybe except Claire. I guess with that, this has been Dark Kirby 14, and we'll see you next time on more Pokemon Gold.